show because I want to go back to the phones right now. First up is Anthony calling in from Allentown, New Jersey. Anthony, welcome to the show.
Hey, Peter, how are you?
Good.
Hey, I'm a big fan of yours, and I know obviously you love gold and foreign stocks, as do I, and you're not so hot on real estate, especially in the United States. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, I think that real estate is going to lose value in general because of the declining standard of living of the United States. So if the country is poor, look at Detroit for an example, right? They're giving away houses for $500 a piece. I mean, even if it would cost you $100,000 to build the house, it doesn't matter because nobody wants to buy it. We played sound on the other show about how they think they're going to rebuild Detroit on the housing market. I mean, who's going to buy houses? I mean, there's no jobs there. Nobody wants a vacation house in Detroit. You think somebody's going to say, hey, I'm going to buy a second home. Where do I want to spend my vacations? Well, there's some cheap houses in Detroit. Maybe we can vacation there. There's no reason to buy those houses. So if the country goes the way of Detroit, real estate is going to lose value.
Yeah, obviously I agree with you. Speculating in single-family homes I don't think is really a great play, but I just wanted to come on and kind of put up a defense for investing in multifamily units, apartments, and not even 500-unit apartments. But, to me, an 8 or 10-unit apartment building that's well-managed, I think because you're investing for cash flow rather than capital gain.
Yeah, it depends where it is. If it's in North Dakota, you're going to have some tenants because they're going to have jobs. It depends on where the jobs are because I think as inflation really kicks in and as prices for food and energy and things like that really go up, people aren't going to have money to pay their rent. And so what are they going to do? They're going to stop paying their rent, in which case now what are you going to do? You have, people are going to take on roommates. They're going to live with their family. So if you start having 2 and 3 people sharing apartments, there's going to be more vacancies. So I think that rent can give, because food is global. Energy is global. Certain costs, Americans have to compete with the Chinese or the Japanese or Europeans. But if you've got an apartment in a particular city, the only people you can rent it to are the people who live there, who are employed there. The Japanese aren't going to want to, maybe if it's on the beach in Maui, then you've got more of a global marketplace for your property. But a lot of property is tied to the local economy. And if the local economy goes south, the rents are going down.
Well, I definitely agree the market is the most important thing. But what about these people who are in homes who, when interest rates rise and their house gets foreclosed on, I mean, they have to live somewhere. Don't you think those people would actually help the rental market?
Yeah, look, I'd rather own rental property, than single-family homes. You're absolutely right. I mean, I definitely would rather, but I'd rather own gold stocks right now, or I'd rather invest in property in countries that I think have a brighter prospects in the near future. So if you put a gun between my head and said invest in single-family homes or multifamily, I'd take the multifamily.